Y'all come hang out with me while I show y'all how to make a roast just like my great grandmother. Okay, so this is probably like a 3 to 4 pound chuck roast. Mama always used a rump roast, but I could not find one, so this is what we've got. We're just gonna take our knife and cut slits all over it. Even in the fat. Make sure to do both sides. All right, now I've taken like 3 cloves of garlic and I just cut them into little slivers, just like this. Now I'm just gonna take each sliver and put it down into my slits. Just try to get them down in there as best you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right, all my garlic is in my roast now. I'm just gonna coat it really generously with this Fiesta steak seasoning. If y'all haven't tried this, you need to. I always used Lowry's seasoned salt, but I don't have any. And she probably used it because she didn't have this. All right, so we're just gonna coat it really well on both sides and then pat it in. This is what we're looking like. Now I'm just gonna take some all-purpose flour and sprinkle it on there. Take it and pat it in real good all over the roast. Now I'm gonna do just a little bit of vegetable oil in my skillet and let it get hot. Okay, my oil is hot, so I'm just gonna take my roast and put it down into my skillet. We're just gonna sear the roast really good on both sides. And when I say sear really well, this is the type of crust I'm talking about. And if y'all wanna know why we sear it, it is because it holds in all the flavors better. Okay, this is looking good, so we're just gonna take it out of here and transfer it back into its baking dish. Now to this, I'm gonna add 2 cups of water. Lid on, and then into a 325-degree oven for about 2 hours, and then we'll check it. Okay, so this is it after 2.5 hours on 325. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the gravy. For the gravy, I'm gonna take all the juice and pour it into my skillet. I cut my roast up. Now I'm gonna turn the fire on for this juice. Bring it to a boil. All right, so normally this is done in a mayonnaise jar or a mason jar, like an old mayonnaise jar, but I don't have those, so I've got 3 tablespoons of flour in my little bowl. I just filled the bowl up with water and I'm just stirring to get all the clumps out. My roast juice is at a simmer, so I'm just gonna add this in. We're gonna give it a good mix. Let it all come together to a simmer, and then it'll start to thicken up. I'm gonna add some salt, pepper, and a little bit of beef bouillon. I'll see how this is all boiling together. So now we're just gonna turn it on low and let it do its thing until it's thick enough where we like it. So here is the gravy. Obviously, if you want it thicker, just add more flour. You can make a roux and then add the juice if you'd like. This is just like an easy way, and it's how Mama and then my mom always did it. P.S. If I wanted it thicker, I would have made it thicker. So those of you that like super thick gravy, you do not have to stop at this consistency. Eat it how you like it. Here. Y'all know what it is.